We saw so much of the year as they have been hurt by a lot of injuries. And Dan Graziano, let's start there. What can you tell us about Tampa and some of their walking wounded?
Getting some good news, I think, Greeny, this week. Leonard Fournette sounds like he'll be ready to be activated from injured reserve and return in time for this game. They also feel pretty good about the chances of Shaq Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul, their pass rushers, two edge rushers, to be ready for this game. Levante David, the linebacker, maybe. I think they need to see him do some stuff in practice this week to be sure. But they're getting healthier on that side of the ball. Bruce Arians did express some concern about Jamel Dean, the cornerback. They've had some depth issues, health issues in the secondary all year, but healthier than they've been over the last few weeks for sure.
And so, Jeff Saturday, as we just sort of start to look ahead to this thing, and the Bucs are a prohibitive favorite, is there anything in this matchup you think does not work in Tampa's favor?
Yeah, I think the Eagles' run game versus the Bucs' run defense is actually an advantage to the Eagles. Listen, when you think about, everybody talks about the Bucs' run defense and how good they are. They've actually given up 8 100-yard rushing games this season. That's twice as much as last year. Those injuries have mounted up. I understand guys are getting back, but if the Eagles have any chance to win this game, they will stay committed to that run game and that's their identity, just like the Tennessee Titans. They understand this is not going to be an air-out game. And think back to last season. Taylor Heineke put his name on the map by the way that he played against them, and it took the Bucs to the fourth quarter to beat them with a 13-point fourth quarter to win that game. It's a huge, huge issue. The Eagles have to run the football. The Bucs got to stop it to win.
Well, Jalen Hurts can do that. What do you think, Nick? Are the Bucs in any kind of trouble here in their first game?
I don't think so. I mean, of course, Jeff is going to talk about running the ball. Then he brings up last year's game in which Heineke played well. Like, it was Heineke who played well in that game. That's the reason why in the game. Not because they were going, run the ball.
He ran it, Nick. He ran it.
Whatever. The point is, what they need is their front four to play well. Last year, their run in the playoff was predicated on the fact that they had 76 pressures in that run. They were able to get pressure on quarterbacks, particularly in the Super Bowl. That's what's going to take them far. I don't think they have too much trouble with this running attack of the Eagles or outscoring the Eagles in that game. But in future games, they're going to need JPP and Shaq Barrett to play well, and hopefully a healthy Levante David to help out with that running game.
Well, maybe that's the point here, Swagoo. And so let's sort of look big picture, because Tom Brady and the Bucs aren't in this thing to win a round. We know what Super Bowl teams, a year ago today, we wouldn't have picked the Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl. Nope. Where are they right this minute? Do they look like the team to beat in the NFC to you?
No, the Green Bay Packers look like the team to beat. But if you think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady going to go in the playoffs and not give everybody all they can handle, you ain't been watching football the last 20 years. I get it with the injuries mounting up and all of the things that have transpired over the season, but who's more prepared for a damn playoff run than Tom Brady? Like, who understands what it takes to win more than Tom Brady in this league? I got to give him credit for that. He still has Gronk. Mike Evans will be back. I think the huge thing that Grimes just spoke on was getting Leonard Fournette back as well. And listen, fellas, and Jeff, you know I'm with you. The run game is vitally important. It's going to give you opportunities to make plays downfield. But you ain't winning the Super Bowl just running the damn football. Not now. Not now. Your quarterback going to have to make some plays downfield. So when you look at this Tampa Bay team and you think about all of the guys that they lost, and we lamented about that with Godwin and obviously AB walking off the field, this is still a team with stars all over the place, and they got a quarterback that understands how to do this as well as anybody that's ever done it in the NFL. So I ain't just knocking them out because they didn't suffer all this attrition with injuries-wise. And Lord have mercy, if they get JPP and Shaq Barrett back and get teams in third and long situations, we know what that's going to look like.
All right, let me leave it there for the moment. We have much more on this game as we go. But thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.